frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Hello and welcome again to the show. My name is Mimi T, and again we have ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury show today joining us, and we are actually reviewing a very famous perfume. It is by the famous one and only Chanel, and this one's actually quite a modern range. It is called Allure. So Archie, tell me a little bit about this.
Well, this is a very modern scent.
Mm-hmm.
When I say modern, that means that it can be used for a woman who's going to work.
Yeah.
It can be used for a casual dinner. It can be used
date
for
nights.
Date nights, all
Yeah.
sorts of events.
Mm-hmm.
And Chanel perfumes in the past, Chanel 5 was a very heavy floral type of thing, which
It
was kind of like you'd wear it to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a very formal,
Special occasion.
I mean, Marilyn Monroe, very infamous tone, said the only thing she wears to bed is Chanel 5.
Yes.
And that was the 1950s.
Yeah.
And it's now, we're in the new millennium.
We are.
New millennium, we're in the teens there.
Things are changing.
So you want something modern, but we still want quality Chanel.
Exactly.
And Chanel themselves there, they, in my opinion, are the absolute best in fragrances. There is nothing better. It is the top end. Unfortunately with Chanel, they're quite expensive.
It is, isn't it? How much is this one?
And this is about $250, $240 sort of mark there. This is 100 ml eau de parfum, the mid-strength one.
Yeah.
You can get it in a 50 ml, which is cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with it is that it's a quality fragrance, and it's something that you can use in your wardrobe. If you're going somewhere, this is a real wonderful
And it
fragrance.
lasts a long time.
The thing about Chanel is that there is no discounting whatsoever. Even these big department stores, very rarely would you see discounts on Chanel.
Right.
So I recommend Chanel if you are going duty free.
I was going to say duty free, right.
That is what I would buy. I always, because the other brands, they do discount them at the end of runs and this and that. Chanel never discounts. That is what you buy duty free, because you're paying high price. There is very little discounting.
Yeah.
That is the fragrance to get. Chanel is absolutely spectacular in the marketing. Everything is dynamic, and this here is the bottle. You get just a piece of art. It's a piece of modern art.
The lid.
It's just superb.
Beautiful.
It's superb. So let's do the sniff test. Let's do the sniff test. Where do you want me to squirt that?
Right here.
Squirt that here.
And don't forget, let it
Let
air
it
out.
air out a bit there. And the thing about Allure is it actually gets a lot better once it's settled in there. So just be aware of that, because you can smell it and think, oh, it's completely different once it's settled. So you've got to wait for it to bed in a bit.
Oh,
And
it smells so good. Oh my goodness! It has a bit of like a tropically, a very exciting, fresh smell in comparison to the Cocoa and the number 5 that we reviewed. Yeah.
And the thing about it is it's upmarket, but modern. You just know it's a very beautiful fragrance.
Yeah, and it's not as heavy as well, so I can definitely understand it'd be perfect for the date nights and the special occasions.
And the other thing about Chanel is they do have variations, like Allure. Then you have Allure Essential, which they've tweaked a bit.
Okay.
And do you know something else?
What's that?
You know something else? Because I love Allure. It is just to die for. You know they have a men's Allure?
Oh.
Yes. Let me show you this here.
Ooh.
And the way you can tell the men's from the ladies. Okay, so this is the men's one. And it says Allure Homo. Homie. It's French.
Homo.
No, I didn't
It's
know.
not homo.
It's It's well, there's nothing wrong with our gay friends there. I mean, I like to. I've never been, you know, someone's sexuality shouldn't be, you know, the subject of discussion. So this is the men's version. That is the ladies. So see, they're very, very. See, this is a little bit pinky. This is a little bit grey. So
Yeah,
see,
the lid is beautiful.
they're both absolutely works of art.
Okay,
So-
can we smell the men?
Well, let's have a look at this. So quickly smell your one. Ooh, that is divine. So the men's Allure. So we'll just put a
Air it out.
air it out. Again, it
Oh.
needs to air out. So that's
Wow.
that's the
That smells incredible.
that's the men's one.
Yeah.
So it is more masculine.
Oh.
It has
It has.
it
a
is
bit of
modern.
A,
It's got some corporate punch to it. Some very much corporate punch.
Oh my god.
But what a
It
happy
smells
couple.
so
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? The killer couple. What do you think? Wouldn't that be- you've got the two Allures, Chanel Allures.
Yeah, well,
And,
the men's one, it has a little bit of like a bitter smell at the end, which I love so much.
mhm.
Oh my goodness. And how much would you say this bottle would be?
They're
roughly
also pretty well the same there. You're not going to get much change out of $200.
retail? Okay.
I bought them duty free. Duty free is where you're
Mhm.
really best to get them.
Mhm.
And bit of a tip there is the way you store these things is out of direct sunlight.
Out of direct sunlight.
And I always think the best thing you can do with these items is to actually store them in the original packaging because it cushions it.
Yeah.
It's a quality perfume. See, it would have that kind of that protective
Yeah.
type box to it there. Best thing to do is to put them in there.
Okay.
So
beautiful.
good way to store it.
Mhm.
What do you think? Is that a young person's fragrance?
I definitely would say 100% yes.
What, 30 something? It wouldn't be like a 20. Any
even
age?
absolutely, even no matter what age,
Mm.
this just smells beautiful.
And the female version there,
Oh
how
my
is that?
god.
Ooh, that is just romance.
What are we doing? Alright guys, so we learned a couple of fun facts. So with Chanel products, like Archie said, make sure if you can purchase them in duty free. That is the one and only product that
The only sort of discount you
that
get
does
is
discount.
the duty free. That's about it.
Exactly, yeah. So make sure you, if you are traveling through, stop by and head over to Chanel and grab some Allure perfume. It is absolutely wonderful. The men's is fantastic, and the women's is actually smelling a lot better after a while as well. So it's definitely the to buy product for Christmas as well. So once again, Archie, thank you very, very much for sharing your knowledge and expertise with us, and thank you again for joining Mimi T Show. I'll catch you next time.
Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave on my head is red like old news. Yeah, tryna get the green like it's Whole Foods. Couldn't take my style and now you so blue. Yeah, we don't even know you. Your hometown we don't need go to. Tryna get it worldwide global. Looking like a show you. The killing this is go-to. Skrilla, the whole man killer. Life so free, can't no man kill 'em. Came from the bottom, was a broke man, get up. Still move like 10 man with no found window. Boom, pardon me, I get hectic. I survive through the wreckage. You should go look for the exit. New sheriff in town, I get a little reckless. Missed the memo, go check the message. I ate then came back for seconds. I ain't seen your fake little necklace. Lifestyle decrepit, I should probably expect this.